All right, y'all, get on in here so we can talk about this week episode of this Bad versus Wild shit. And I'm going to tell you what, get some new games. I'm tired of it. Make sure y'all get down there in them comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go on ahead and get into it. I'm going to tell you what, I don't have none of the bitches on the bad side. Listen, the only ones I know is both the Skies, DJ and Skytatted. I know Janelle. I know who the Double Dose twins are just from seeing them on Instagram. I'm sure they can. I really don't know where they came from. And who else is over there? I don't know. I think her name was like Marissa or something. I don't know. But them is basically the fake body side. That was this week's, the fake bodies versus the natural bodies. On the natural side, on the wild side, they got Biggie, Scotty with the body. Because, baby, one thing about Scotty is that bitch gonna have body. Okay? Who else we got over here? We got Brittany Renner, which shocked the shit out of me. I was really thrown off about that, but hey. And then we got her sister Lexi. She was up there. And then I want to say there was one. Yeah, there was. What was old girl's name? Smallz. Yeah, she was on there.
And Soldier Girl.
The games need to be revamped or something. We are sick and tired of this red light, green light twerk session. And then y'all had these bitches doing all of it ass shaking and have the nerve to have the next game a game where y'all having to put y'all face in each other asses. I'm just hoping nobody's body odor, nobody had no BV, nobody had no stinky. Everybody washed and did what they were supposed to do. It was wet wipes. Like Natalie said, let's see if you're a clean bitch. Hopefully all these bitches was clean bitches today, because especially them BBL asses. Them bitches just look funky sometimes. Janelle's was just jiggling left and right. I just was like, I feel like it is funk in there. In them shorts. I feel like all of them bitches, when they take their shorts off, is musky. And I'm sorry. On that side, though, I feel like the two best fake bodies is Sky, because I feel like Sky is, I'm going to say both of the Skies. I'm going to say both of the Skies are really nice and proportionate. None of them look bad. I'm not going to say that. The Double Dose twins, they look really good. They just look really done up. You know, they look like they done had a lot of work, but they look good nonetheless. And then the girl Marissa, she looks good too for a little petite framed girl that got surgery. It ain't horrible. Now, all the girls on the natural side, in my opinion, look good. Even Biggie. All of them look good. They showcased a range of natural bodies. You know, you had some curvy, you got some slim, you got Scotty, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got some bigger. And I really just feel like all of them looked really good. So we get to the games. I don't even want to talk about this. The red light, green light. And another thing that pisses me off about that red light, green light shit is because they be cheating. Okay? These bitches be up here cheating. They be still moving. Brittany kept moving. Every time they stopped, that bitch kept moving. I don't know how the hell she didn't get put out. And where is your pants? Is this just the new era of we just gonna wear a shirt and that's it? Maybe we put on a old, what she have on? Some old fishnet stockings or something. But just whole entire asses out. And girl, you went on Basketball Wives and said you didn't think you fit in with that group of women, only to come on Zeus and fit in with this group of women. I guess it makes sense. You know, hey, that would make sense as to why you wasn't getting along with them bitches. Because you ain't going to see Evelyn, Shawnee, Jackie. You ain't going to see none of them bitches coming on no Bad versus Wild with they ass out. Where is your pants, skirt, shorts, skirt, any of that? I'd even let you could throw on an old pleated piece like Natalie been wearing left and right nowadays. I just don't be understanding it. But like I said, I guess that's the look. But they don't listen. Sky Skytatted was high as a motherfucking kite through this whole fucking episode. And that's what be pissing me off about her. Don't nothing piss me off more about Sky than the fact that she don't be paying attention to shit because she be half asleep because she's high. I don't know if she's taking some tablets. I don't know if she's doing a little bit more than the reefer. But this girl is high. Y'all gotta know she is high. She wasn't paying attention to none of the damn instructions. I guess that's another thing that kind of makes this Bad versus Wild a lot different than Nick Cannon's Wildnout show, is because these bitches don't listen to a fucking thing. They give them the instructions. These bitches play the game however they want to. Case in point, the next game, when they was having to pass this motherfucking cucumber, pickle, whatever the hell it was, I think it was a cucumber, he said, pass the motherfucking shit from mouth to ass, and then from ass back to mouth. These bitches was taking it from mouth to titty, titty to ass, ass to mouth, mouth to titty. They was just doing some of anything. And then you would hear Nick in the background trying. He'd be trying his best, poor thing, to keep him in game. You gotta go on your ass. It got to go on your ass. Nobody's listening. They just play the game however they want to play the game. And I am so motherfucking sorry, but it is no way I am going to be sticking this shit in my mouth after everybody done had it in their mouth. You could see by the time it got to Biggie, Biggie was grossed out at the end. It looked like that motherfucking cucumber was wet as fuck on both ends, because these bitches is just not even giving a fuck at this point. Once the game get going, they just throwing it in their mouth, shoving it in the next bitch mouth, shoving it in the next bitch cooch. And you know some bitches' titties be musty. That's a real thing. Some bitches be having musty titties and you just don't know what stunk. You really don't. I'm sure one of them bitches, two of them bitches, a few of them bitches had BO. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. Musical chairs, that was when it first started getting lethal, because that girl had yanked that chair underneath Janelle, and when I tell you Janelle fell on them ass cheeks hard enough to pop both implants or whatever the hell she got in there, bust silicone out of each side, girl, her ass hit that ground. I was just thinking in my head, baby, I done had a tailbone injury. How hard did she fall? Did it hit the tailbone? She gonna be in the hospital. She's gonna be fucked up. I mean, for real, it was funny. It was good TV, but I felt kind of bad for the girl, because, I mean, that girl didn't know that was coming. But that's how you got to play. You got to play kind of filthy. I don't even remember who won the damn game. Most of the times on these motherfuckers, they don't even have winners. That's how crazy these games be. They don't even be having winners half the time. And replace the damn commentator. I am so sick of her. I'm not even talking about her no more. I'm tired of her. The next game, Stand on Business, or whatever that was called. I feel like the girls was taking it easy on each other, because I feel like it was friends on both sides. You know, you got, like, for instance, you got Biggie and Sky. They real cool. They got real cool on Baddies East. So it's like they didn't really want to compete with each other, and they didn't really want to start talking shit about each other. And I feel like all of them could have came harder in their responses than they did. They all really kind of kept it cute, and you can't really be mad at that at the end of the day. Because it just didn't end up in it didn't end up in no big, huge fight. I forgot even who won that. Moving right along to the main event. This is some shit none of us even saw coming. After the games and all of that shit is over, we got Blueface performing. I do like Blueface when he performs, though. Bruh is fine on stage. I don't care. We all know we can't stand Blueface. He gets on all of our nerves with his antics, but he can perform, and he got a stage presence. For it to just be him up there, coming up there, just doing his thing, he has a stage presence, and you can't deny that. But anyway, they go to the back, and lo and behold, Biggie is into one of the girls on her motherfucking team. The girl Smallz. I was confused. I had no clue as to why them two was into it. Come to find out, the girl Smallz got a sister named Biggie, also Biggie. And apparently, they got into it over all things, the name Biggie. Biggie come in. It all made sense once I figured out what had happened, because Biggie came walking in showing her chain. They got her name on it, talking about if old girl loved her name so much, she would have a chain on it. She would have it on a big chain. And Biggie ate with that. But Biggie, what you did not eat with that fight. What the hell going on with your balance? Because I know you keep saying you got something going on with your knee or something like that. But Biggie, it just seemed like you can't stand up straight for shit once you getting in these fights here lately. You are falling all over the place, and it's crazy because your mouth is getting worse. When she first came on Baddies West, and she was fighting Stunner. I thought Biggie had hands. And it seems like ever since then, Biggie has proven to me that her motherfucking ass can't do nothing but fall over sideways in a fight and hit the ground with a thud. It is really crazy. That girl ran up on you and hit you. You got one little pop in and you was on the floor and had the nerve to stay sitting on the fucking floor telling security, don't let her come over here. Bitch, if you don't get up, security ain't gonna be able to keep that girl. If she take off running and fly and kick your motherfucking ass in the head, you better get your ass up off this ground. Shit, talking about you'll give her another one. You'll run her another fade if she wanted. When? Because you still sitting on the ground where I put you. This girl done went over here, took her whole wig off and put a ski mask on, all kind of shit. And you are still sitting on the ground talking shit. Get up, Biggie. We're going to have to send you to a doctor, a surgeon, something to see. Because the people you going to, I'm not trusting. They not getting this knee together. They not fixing you up. I don't see no kind of brace you in. You keep claiming you had to have surgery or something within. Your knees should be okay at this point. You shouldn't have to keep on falling over every time you in fights. And then you on these shows called Baddies where you happen to fight. It's not looking good for you. It's not. I'm going to tell you what, this episode of Bad vs. Wild, I just feel like they getting more and more kind of boring. And the only reason I feel like they're getting more boring is because they're not really giving us a lot of variety when it comes to the games that they're playing. They're not giving us a lot of variety when it comes to how the show, like, is. It's just the same kind of stuff every single week. And I need them to switch something up besides just the different girls that are coming on each side. Like, we're going to have to do some more games. We're going to have to do some more trivia. We're going to have to just kind of do something else with this show for it to be able to have longevity. Because that's the beauty of Nick Cannon's show. Like, they might do the same kind of games every now and then, but it's not every single week in a row. Every single week in a row, for the first 10 to 15 minutes of this shit, they do this damn basically a twerk off where they call it red light, green light, where these bitches are up here getting out of breath because they twerking for that long. And it's too many girls that have to get out. And it's like not all the girls come out or get put out immediately. Some of them bitches be on there for round after round. And some of them just get to the point where they just get so tired. They just like, fuck it. I'm done. I'm getting up off of here, which I don't blame them. But yeah, y'all gonna have to give us some more variety if y'all want us to stay interested in this Bad versus Wild shit, for real. Or it's gonna get old real quick. Is y'all gonna tune in to Rolly's show? Huh? Is y'all gonna watch Rolly get nipped and tucked and sucked? Plucked? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I might vomit. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. That just seems too gory for me. That just seems too just nasty for me. I see the end results. I'm good with that. Good luck to it, though. If this is the show, though, I'm going to tell you this. If this is the fucking show she been telling us that she's coming out with for the past couple years, girl, get the fuck out of here. I feel like they gave her that show to pacify her for her original show, whatever the hell it was supposed to be, never coming out. Like she been talking about this shit for seasons now, and it still has not came out. And I feel like they was like, well, shit, since you gonna get all this motherfucking surgery anyway, why don't we just make that into a motherfucking show? And there you go. 2 birds, 1 stone. Rolly got her show, and you getting surgery. There we go. I ain't watching it. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm not watching it. But y'all make sure to get down in these comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode of Bad vs. Wild. Y'all getting tired of it or what? Y'all still on it? Y'all think it's funny? What do y'all feel about this commentator? I'm sick of. I'm going to see y'all in the next one.